Here we are with Mark, MINARIK Guitars, NAMM 24. Show us some of the big custom stuff.
Good to see you. 2024 NAMM MINARIK Guitars, Mark MINARIK.
Yes.
Gonna go ahead and walk over towards this display cabinet here with our Wizard of Oz guitar.
Okay.
Totally over the top, custom design case with the engraving, all of the glass etchings to tie in with the Wizard of Oz theme. And we definitely had some fun with this Wizard of Oz concept. You're gonna see stuff from the original book. You're gonna see some iterations of the Witch that maybe are a little more contemporary.
Yep.
We've got work from Craig Fraser, the licensed Disney artist we work with on the Haunted Mansion guitar, if you remember that collaboration, and Arlene Goulart on the hand-done custom inlay work. And bringing it all together, this guitar is just out of control. I wanted you to get a look at it in the case, then I'll go ahead and pull the guitar out if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Is this one of a kind, or you
Yes,
make more?
no, one. This is a one-off. So we'll get a quick look here at all of the multi-layered artwork on the front with the airbrushing, combined with extensive abalone inlay on the body and the sound hole, and going up the fretboard, of course, all the way to the headstock.
Wow.
Just over the top, fully bound abalone body on this cutaway acoustic. And then we'll go ahead and move to the side of the body.
Amazing.
And we've got the yellow brick road, and we did that in a light sensitive paint, so it actually disappears when you turn it a certain direction. It goes away like it's not even there.
Wow.
So really fun. It's like magic. Love that. We did that on both sides.
Yep.
And then the back is black line art that would be something you would find in an illustration in the original book.
Okay.
Which a completely different art than the front. Also done with a border of copper leaf, similar to what you'd find on a fire truck with gold leaf, and it's been spun, but we use copper.
Yeah.
Beautiful artwork. And of course we have a heel carve on the back of the heel.
Sure.
To touch on the man behind the curtain.
Wow.
And then we actually, going back to the front, it's a little tricky to light it up, but if you can get your camera in the sound hole, you see the wizard behind we have him inside the sound hole. Let me see if I can get the light to shift. You can see his little face in there.
Okay.
And he's actually, yeah, the little green there. Sorry, I'm trying to angle it just right. And we actually inlaid the back of the inside of the guitar body with the wizard's face. So again, a little tricky to get in there, but it's there. We basically didn't leave any part of it untouched. And so yeah, we're super happy to be able to display this here at the show for the people that want a one-off that's just absolutely over the top.
And that's available now?
Yes, $27,500 with the case.
Okay.
Definitely not one of the least expensive models we have. The case itself is a fully LED active, meaning we've got pulse programs, fade light programs, every color in the rainbow. You can backlight this depending on what is going on in your house or the mood or your office, wherever you would display this. And you basically, it's just like buying an art painting now.
Sure.
You hang it just like a painting, only this is interactive. You can go and grab it, play it, put it back in your office, in your home. So it's been a really great thing having the display cabinets created for these more one-off, guitars.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you coming by to check all this out. Super happy to have this here. A couple other crazy instruments. If you have time, we can go over those, but definitely wanted to show you the Oz guitar for sure.
Beautiful. This one?
Yeah. This is our Haunted Mansion guitar. We got a contract with Disney to make 13 of these for the 50th anniversary of the Disney Haunted Mansion ride in Anaheim. We retained number 10 out of the 13, so it is available. It's got a really tall price on it. It's $150,000. And it comes with this display case, which is unique to that guitar. It's a number 10, and the lit up gargoyles and the wallpaper from the ride on the back. So this is one of certain people that collect things that they want to have a guarantee that the value is either going to retain or go up. high-end Disney art is one of those things. You can pretty much take it to the bank. This, as a little factoid, this project we did with Disney was the most expensive new Disney artwork that's ever been sold in their history. Were the Mansion guitars. That set a new bar for them, for not the old stuff from the 40s and 50s to go to auction, but a new item was the most expensive thing that they've sold. So we were really proud and honored to be part of that milestone with the Disney art.
How many total?
There were 13, and you see how it says 10 on the headstock there? The number 9 would have a 9. Each headstock was unique, and then there was one acoustic guitar where the inlay was even double what the electric was, and that was $33,000 for the one instrument. There was just one in the series, so one individual actually bought both of those. I think he bought like number 7 and then bought the acoustic and left Disneyana with both of those. That was a pretty penny to drop, but obviously hugely happy. There aren't any more available except the number 10 that MINARIK would retain.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and really quick, can I flip it around to show you the back?
Wow.
It's got all the wallpaper from the ride on the back of the guitar. Beautiful.
Awesome.
And it's abalone bound on the back too, not just the front of the guitar. The side of the guitar has the texturing as well. It's stunning. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but we're very happy to
Well, you're definitely stepping it up every year.
Yeah, and we're super happy to be able to have it. Eventually, we won't be able to display this because someone will show up with $150K and take it because they know it's an investment. It's going to hold its value and go up. Disney merchandise has proven that again and again and again and again for the last 75 years. So it's a really fun step in the MINARIK line to have that collaboration, and it was a really interesting, memorable partnership, and I would hope we do something else again with them because they were so happy with the way this went. Maybe you'll see some other really iconic Disney feature showing up on a MINARIK for a limited run.
Okay, great. Can we step over here?
Yeah. So over here, this is another amazing collaboration. We did the work with the patent and trademark owner of Heavy Metal, which is an iconic, not only a movie, but an iconic magazine, comics, all of that, very iconic. This is legendary. And the owner of that approached us about creating a prototype instrument for something that he could release simultaneously with a pinball machine they were doing for Heavy Metal.
Okay.
So we made the prototype for the owner, and I asked, would it be okay, with your permission, if we could create one for MINARIK guitars that we could retain? And he agreed, and we actually have that one prototype of our creation with the patent owner, trademark owner, here in a beautiful display box, which is replicates the rivets of like the World War II plane. You've got the pilot with the Lochnar green glow, and of course the Heavy Metal logo, which is lit with a lightning replication with the LEDs. So it's playful and fun. A great way to keep this not sitting in a case all the time.
Yes.
Now, inside this artwork, there's blacklight art.
Okay.
If I hit this with a blacklight, there's extra artwork inside here you can't see unless it has a blacklight. So this is really over the top. Let me show you the back of this one too, if you don't mind. The back of the guitar is done in the bullet holes and the rivets for the World War II scene, the bomber scene.
Yeah.
So every angle of this guitar is just over the top, over the top.
Can you hold it up?
Oh, yeah.
It's turn horizontal.
Like this?
No, the front.
Front. Yeah, yeah.
So there's only one of these outside the one he has?
Correct. It's for people that are interested in, you know, wanting something no one else gets to have. You know, I mean, unless you went directly to heavy metal and reached out to them and requested them to produce one, that you could do. But in terms of having one here, yeah, there's only two that I'm aware of because we're producing the body on that. It's just these two, and super cool to be able to have something like this to display and share. The whole concept was just so much fun. I mean, I wish I could, you know, I don't want to bore everyone into tears, but if you're a guitar nerd like I am,
yeah,
being able to work with the people that are, you know, the actual artists, plus the people that we know, and it's just, I mean, look at the guitar, it's out of control.
Yeah,
and
incredible.
The cabinet, so fun. Love it. But yeah, I appreciate the stopping by the booth. Check out some of the
what normally is in this one here?
It looks like somebody's playing on that or getting it. Okay, we have, the playing is complete.
Yes.
So we'll
getting her all tuned up.
Yes. Yeah, good idea.
Check it out.
This is it's called like I can't call it a purple burst, it's more like raisin. It's the coolest color ever. And it's got a beautiful inlay on this. It's very whimsical. It's got pixies, fairies, dragonflies, butterflies, in an array of mother of pearl, shell, lots of woods on this one to get the hair, the blonde hair, the red hair, to get those beautiful hair colors. Used a lot of the expensive tone woods to create that. So very playful, beautiful bell-shaped flowers everywhere on a vine. The presentation is amazing. On the back, a chocolate koa on the back with maple stringers. We had a nice batch of that we're able to use for the body and necks for a couple of years, and then that dried up, that whole connection I had to that. So you'll see a handful of these out there that have this body wood on it, and it's super fun to be able to see one of these, because all the rest of them they've sold. So we have this one left, and it's totally top end, high end, and you have to really like, I mean, look at the quilt top on this.
Yeah.
People that are into like the way paint takes a certain quilt, it either will do that or it won't, and you don't know until you stain it. So you sand it back and see what grabbed and what didn't, and then your candy color burst has to be just right. And this is one of those things where it just everything came together exactly the way it was supposed to. So you know, that's a pop the case open and everybody loses their mind kind of guitar. And this is done on our halo shape. In case you're wondering out there, that shape is called a halo.
Okay.
That's one we've had for about 15 years with MINARIK. A beautiful, unique, you know, it's huge, like a zero fret access, meaning there isn't anything getting in your way. And something that we've really enjoyed doing. It's actually a whale's tail if you look at the top. People that have a lot of fun looking at shapes from the ocean. That looks just like a whale. And now you know where I got the inspiration for that upper bout.
Wow.
And then here we have our mass production line.
Yes.
These are brand new for 2024, the Flying Dutchman. We have them in 4 colors. They're an enhanced semi-hollow guitar. We widened out the center bar in these, so you can drive a lot of distortion through these and it stays solid. It doesn't whistle and feed back in a discordant way, but because of the sound holes, you still get that beautiful vocal tone on the soft, beautiful, clean channel notes, and a lot of the fat neck notes when you're trying to get that little more of a jazzy sound. This will do both. That was the big engineering feat there. And below that, we've got the Shakti models. This is the only guitar like this in the industry. It's a reverse arch top. Might be tricky to see it with the filming, but it starts here and actually dives down into the body, which then creates this tone bar that the bridge and the pickup sit on. that actually forces the wood on the back of the guitar to vibrate more, which alters the sound.
Okay.
So it's just more sound engineering to get a beautiful tone that doesn't sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
So the Shakti, that's huge in the tech, on the engineering on that body. So
And how many colors does that come in?
we've got 3. We've got Amethyst Mist, Electric Sunrise, and Ocean Burst. And this one, we have this in 4 colors,
Yes.
which is Sacred Sunrise, Calypso. This one is Ghost Ship Gray, and the last one is Crimson Sky. And they really nailed it on the burst colors on these. They're absolutely fantastic to go along with the engineering. So yeah, everything's going great. I mean, we're firing here on all cylinders at the booth at NAMM.
Well, Mark, congratulations.
Thanks,
Gets
brother.
better every year.
Thank you.
Can't wait to spread the news. We'll definitely be in touch and see you soon.
All right, thank you to everybody that's listening. We appreciate you being here at the NAMM show with us remotely. Take care.